Welcome back. In the last class, we talked about technical analysis, right? So in this class, we're talking about fundamental analysis. So I'll take you through some simple things that is used by traders in adopting fundamental analysis. Now on the screen, you are seeing Forex Factory. That is a website that you use in seeing data released by the government, data released by organizations, which has impact on the Forex market. Now, what is fundamental analysis? Fundamental analysis is a form of analysis involving measurement of economic data and political events, and using such data to determine what will happen next in the Forex market. So let's do a quick example. Today is Thursday, the 9th of September 2021. As I always say, no matter when you are listening to this or here watching this, it's still relevant. Even if you are watching this in 2028, 2050, it's still relevant. So today is Thursday, 9th of September, and these are the events that are scheduled for today. Now you see these yellow icons. These are low impact news. You can call them low impact news. Then you see this orange icon. These are medium impact news, and the red one is the high impact news. Now for me, I prefer putting my attention on the red one because the highest impact news will have the highest impact on the market behavior. So let's go do the first important thing. Right now, this is 54 minutes past 7 according to my time, which is some minutes to 8. This is Nigeria that I'm doing this recording. So this is some minutes to 8. But on their website, you see this is 51 minutes past 2 a.m. in the night. The reason is that I did not log in. So I'm going to log in to my Forex Factory. Okay, this is me. You see, I've been a member of this place since 2007. So a lot of things, I've put a lot of things together. I created threads. I've done a lot. That was when I was trying to do my research on the fundamental analysis. So because I've logged in, look at the time here. This is 54 minutes past 7. And look at my time, 55 minutes past 7. So it's still useful and the time is still in sync, and that's when we can now say we want to use the calendar. So we are going to the calendar aspect of the website to see the economic data that is released and scheduled for today. So as I said, today is 9th of September. Let's scroll for it and see 9th of September. So the data that's going to be released today, 12:45 p.m. monetary policy statements on the euro. So anything euro USD, euro JPY, anything you trade against euro is what you put attention to when you are using this particular data. But there's something I want to quickly do because of time. I want to see the history of this fundamental analysis. There is a very popular economic data called the non-farm payroll. In fact, there's some traders, it's only non-farm payroll that they trade. They trade only once a month. So I want to compare the effect of that non-farm payroll. I want to see the impact of that news on the market. So let's scroll down and see the non-farm payroll. So this is it. It happened 15 minutes past 1 in the afternoon. And it's on the US dollar, ADP non-farm payroll. Now, I want you to note this area. You see, we have 3 columns. One here, we have 374. If you have a pen and paper, you can write it down. The next one is 640, and the last one is 326. Good. Now, there are 3 columns, and these are the headers: the actual, the forecast, and the previous. So in fundamental analysis, using all this data release, what you do is you look at the previous, you look at the forecast. If the actual is higher than the forecast, it will impact the market. If the actual is lower than the forecast, it will impact the market. But if the forecast and the actual is the same thing, it will have very low impact on the market or zero impact on the market. So let's look at it. The non-farm payroll. Let's look at the previous, which is on the extreme right-hand side, the forecast, which is at the middle, the actual on the extreme left-hand side. So let's scroll down and have a look. So this is it. Non-farm payroll, that's on Friday. Non-farm payroll, non-farm employment change. This is it. The previous was 53K, meaning that 1,053,000. That's what that means, because K means 1,000. You understand? So the forecast, this is the forecast, which is 720. That is going to be reduced to 720. So what happened was that it reduced even further to 235K. You get it now? So let's look at the impact of this news on the market. Anything that is traded against the USD should be looked at. So what time was this released? It was released 1:30 p.m. on Friday, the 3rd of September. So I'm going to load the MetaTrader and look at Friday, the 3rd of September on a USD pair. So this is, for example, AUD USD. So I'm going to look at Friday, the 3rd of September. Let's look at it. September. Okay, let's do further. Good. So this is it. 3rd of September. So let's look at the beginning of the 3rd of September. Okay. 3rd of September. Yes, this is the beginning of 3rd of September. So I'm going to mark this place. Beginning of 3rd of September. So in MetaTrader is 2 hours ahead of Nigerian time. So if it is 1:30 in Nigerian time, it means it is 3:30 in MetaTrader time. So I'm going to trace out 3:30 on MetaTrader now. And you know, the time according to this MetaTrader, 12 o'clock is 12 o'clock, 13 o'clock is 1 o'clock, and 14 o'clock is 2 o'clock, 15 o'clock is 3 o'clock. So we are looking at 15:30. So let's try and trace it. 15 o'clock. So this is 15 o'clock. And so I'm going to a lower time frame, which is 30 minutes chart, so that we can trace it better. So this is it. This is 3. So this is 3:30. See when the news happened. This is the point where the market started moving. So because of the non-farm employment change, that the actual was lower than the forecast. What happened in AUD USD? You see, you buy AUD, you sell USD, you make 41 pips. So that is it. That is how fundamental analysis works. Before it happens, you make up your decisions, you enter the trade, and you catch your money. Now, there's a weakness to this, because when exactly was the data released? Was it released exactly at 1:30 p.m.? Of course, yes. Sometimes it's delayed, but at this point, let's say it was released 1:30 p.m. What will happen in the market? A lot of traders will want to take advantage of this opportunity. Because of that, the market becomes unstable. The broker will tell you to requote so many times because so many people are placing orders at the same time. So erratic movement happens in the market whenever this news is released. Well, there are more I would like to show you when you join the paid program. This is a free subscribers orientation class, just to let you know what usually happens in the business, so that you will not be completely new to the operations in Forex. I will call this class to an end right now on fundamental analysis. See you in the next class.